I just got up just now today, and first of all, let me go ahead and thank my man, City of Truth, and this whole YouTube hit list of censoring black men on there, which still shocks me to this day, about with some black females that started this to get brothers' channels banned and flagged. Some of those guys I don't like. I'll be honest with you. Just to name a few, like Reg the Bad Guy, O'Shea Dookie Love Jackson, Tammy Soda Moisture, all of his channels. But I come to find out that also on that list happen to be cats who I know, and they're pretty good allies of mine. I was shocked to even find Tariq Nasheed's name on the list, Jason Black's name on the list, Professor Black Truth. Oh, get ready for this, Mr. Superboy 223. Harvey, your name is on the list. Shoot. And there's a few other cats. Some of them I don't know, but they pretty much all right. Just looking at it right now. What I could try to look at. It's crazy. This is crazy. And first of all, let me thank my man T, man, for that name drop on the person who's caused it. And yeah, no doubt it's Simone 56, no doubt. I got her full list. Now the brothers that I just recently mentioned, they've never said anything negative toward black women. If any time they try to address, it's probably nothing but the doggone swirlers, the hood rats, the ones that want to keep things ratchet, all just them. In fact, Tariq Nasheed, Professor Truth, Jason Black, Mr. Superboy 223, myself, and and mostly a lot of the other black men, black YouTubers, shoot, they just try to spread a little positivity. Now, Soul the Black, that's one cat that I do like, and he's been warning people like this for years about that, because it's just not Simone 56. It's also this Sophia one, Christina Kerosene, a bunch of, these a bunch of old butthurt, insecure, ignorant females who basically don't know better. You talk about all this black female empowerment and all this stuff, and I gotta agree with Soul the Black on one thing. I'm gonna just keep it 100 with this. Some black women, they get out here and they get a little position, a title or stuff like that. They let that junk go right to their head, and the first thing they want to do in order to keep their white cracker daddy happy, they do this by going ahead and try to go ahead to silence black men, especially black men who basically, stand up for themselves and speak their mind and got backbone and ain't afraid to go ahead and stare down a white supremacist, more or less beat the fuck out of them. Them the ones that they want to silence. They're supposed to act like they're not even supposed to be a man. Instead, they want them to go ahead and be like Russell Wilson. They want them to be like some of these other cats that's out here, moist simp dudes. Because see, like, you gotta understand something. We gotta understand something, brothers. We're fighting the war on so many different fronts. Although the primary enemy is white supremacy, yes, it is. But now they're using these swirlers, they're using these feminazis, they're using basically like insecure, incompetent, ignorant, and not trying to understand, overstand, and understand black women, Especially, and it's even some of these black women in the so-called conscious community that's also helping doing this too. Simone 56 is just one. Christine Kerosene is just another one. I'm pretty sure this Sophia one is just another one. I'm pretty sure there's plenty more on there. Shoot, because one of my subs even came and asked me, was I on the list? Probably after this video, when I blew their name up and stuff, I probably might be on their list, but I don't really give a shit. I know it's early in the morning, but here in Miami, it's like this. We had a mentality like, look, we don't give a fuck about nothing or anything. But let's just keep it 100. You know what I'm saying? The truth is the truth. You know, for the go ahead to sit down and make a list of particular black YouTubers. Some of them idiots are just coons. You know, I ain't got time to mention their names. They know who they are. You know what I'm saying? And half of those guys on that list I don't like. But then, like the ones I did mention, Tariq Nasheed, Jason Black, Professor Black Truth, Mr. Superboy 223. Those guys that happen to be allies of mine. Okay? You know, I hear these same chicks get out here talking this noise about like I hear them talking this noise about saying like, you know, they all for, you know, black women empowerment, this and that, blah blah blah, this and that. You know, again, they took on the white woman feminazis psychology, you know, and fail to understand, overstand, and understand. Number one, that first of all, that fight they started is for them to get under the heel of their white male counterparts. Okay, see, the black family was a whole at the time during those times. You know, Asa, Aset, and Naru. Okay, they had each other's back, but you know what I'm saying? But when the white women start pulling sisters to the side and then start putting the bug in their ear, telling them, oh, you know, you don't really need him, and all this other stuff. See, it went from black power with the sister standing beside the brother throwing up the fist. Now all of a sudden you got the picture of white woman throwing up what supposedly be a fist next to his sister. Then next thing you know, sister's thinking like they being liberated. You know, now all of a sudden you wants to go ahead, you want to start posing nude and all this, which of course leads into the pornography industry. Then you get into the swirling. Although the swirling been a long time, but now 40 fucking years later, it's still out in the open and stuff. Thinking that y'all liberated, which really you're not. If black women don't supposed to be liberated, y'all supposed to be all about this black empowerment. Where was y'all at when Sandra Bland got killed? Where was you at when Rakia Boyd got killed? Where were you at when Renisha McBride got killed? And countless other black women that's gotten killed or done got maimed or got hurt or raped by white men. Where were you at when these Peckerwoods were out here on a animalistic hyena behavior? I could tell you one thing. You know who was on the front line hunting these rabbit ass Cujo motherfuckers down? It was black men. Real black men. Men like myself. Men like Tariq Nasheed. Men like Jason Black. Men like Mr. Superboy 223. Men like Professor Black Truth. And countless the other brothers all that who also stood up. Like Soul the Black. Now I can't speak for the coons. You know, anybody that know me, I can't stand them. I hate them with a passion. They're coons, they're coons, they're coons. They don't count. I'm not talking about them. You got this chick, she got too much damn time on her hands to make a goddamn list. You know what I'm saying? And I read a comment and it made a whole lot of sense. I'm gonna just read it to you, people. I'm reading this on my phone. You know, for a busy woman, she sure knows more of these brothers than I do. I mean, I agree. You know, what has she been doing all of this time? When a woman does something like this, she's absent from the following: 1, a life; 2, a husband or a husband that rather not come home; 3, children; 4, friends; a hobby; drugs, drinking, smoking, etc.; family to visit; a pet; a job with co-workers you can talk to; college classmates that can call you on how to figure out something; a good book, a good movie; casual sex from a club or a bar. I don't know about that part. Playing some outdoor sports, video games. Well, I don't know any women that play video games. I don't know where you come with that bullcrap. Or shopping. Other things women might do, like going into the closet and... Oh, I'm sorry, this one got me. Going to the closet and grabbing your favorite dildo. Wow. And the last one, and this is I'm gonna jump on this. Going to church. That's right there is the big problem now. Plenty of these same black women, like, who made this list, are the same ones that be going to church, because the problem is the type of man that they want to call themselves looking for is supposed to be in the image of that bishop or that pastor or that deacon or whatever. That's why you see a lot of these black churches and black communities where the majority of the congregation happen to be black women. You don't see the black men right now, because they already bought into that feminazi mindset, saying like, I don't need no man. I'm the mother and the father. I pay my own bills. I pay my own rent. Shoot, you don't pay my bills and you don't pay my rent. So you shut the fuck up. Women, you better realize something. If it wasn't for a man, you wouldn't even be here today. Sometimes I swear, I think some of these so-called sisters, y'all just a freaking waste of sperm. You really are. To take this time to go ahead and make a goddamn hit list. Now, I know the stuff that I just said just now, I know I'm going to expect the trolls to come through. Doesn't matter. It is what it is. But even I'm getting tired of it. But more importantly, to Simone 56 and the rest of them, I don't hear y'all going after Bill O'Reilly after he made the comment about Maxine Waters. Saying about her James Brown hairdo wig. I'm the one that went out there and stepped up and defended Maxine Waters. The only other woman that did that was Angela Rye. I don't see none of these black female YouTubers doing that. But instead, you got the time to get out here and go ahead and bash black men. Because, see, you're nothing but a proxy and a proponent just for white supremacy to try to keep a strong black man down. One that stands up and is outspoken. I would be surprised if it's some of them, which I know personally, also want to try to go ahead and try to shut up Colin Kaepernick. You know, these same ones that want to try to go ahead and shut down my pretty good friends and allies. You know, I mean, really, you know, some of you misguided sisters, y'all need to get off your high horse. I mean, like, and here's the thing on that list. She listed all of Tammy's YouTube channels, which are about like 15 of them, which is crazy. Well, see, but the thing is, I think what it is, you know, it's like this. A lot of people don't want to take the hardcore raw truth. A lot of black women don't. You know, see, the only type of men that they want around them or want to be involved with, they got to be a simp. Just ask Russell Wilson. You want moist dudes. You know, you don't want a man that get out there, you know, and supposed to take charge, especially if it's a black man. You know. But at the same time, the one video that I did yesterday, I also called out some of these so-called real niggas too. The same ones who walk around here with the ripped skinny jeans and sagging and talking about saying they all grilled up, tattoos on the face and all that stuff like that. But they talking about they're real dudes. They're moist too. Just like some of those dudes that's on that list that I don't like. But this is ridiculous. This is getting out of hand. Because it's bad enough we got to get out here as black men, and we get out here, we got to go ahead and fight every day to deal with these crackers. But then we got to turn around here and we got to deal with supposedly so-called sisters that want to try to get out here and undermine the progression of what real black men are trying to do, and that's basically about trying to empower ourselves and trying to build our communities up, build our children's minds up, and talk about group economics. You know, but instead, these women, she got enough time to go ahead and make a list. To go ahead and try to bash her. I wouldn't be surprised the two hog malls, Amber Phillips and Jamila Lemieux, you know, aka the shit emoji and Chewbacca, got to put that same hit list out too. Christina Kerosene, the #1 YouTube swirler. Shoot, I even seen on that list some of those white guys like the Veganator. That's the one who had dissed Christina Kerosene all over YouTube. That got over 1 million something hits, and she tried to take that bitch down, but too late. People already downloaded that motherfucker. I mean, it's hilarious. This is hilarious. I mean, you know. This is hilarious. These same women, they don't go after Tomi Lahren when she was out there disrespecting black men. They didn't go after her when she was going all in on Beyonce when Beyonce did a Super Bowl performance. Okay, y'all stayed silent on that shit. Now, on a positive tip, thank God, you know, it's some black some black women YouTubers that's out there that's keeping it 100, that's keeping it like that, and they standing side by side with brothers and stuff. You know, first thing, you give a shout out to my sister Cynthia G. She keep it 100. The True Royal family, they keep it 100. Diva Queen Lopez, she keep it 100. Angela Hines, keep it 100. One of my other sons, Maasa, I apologize if I've got your name, if I messed your name up. She keep it 100. And to the real sisters out there, the real sisters who still believe in their brothers, who still believe in their kings, do not fall for this crap. This is bullshit. Because if they talking bad about those brothers, making a list, putting them on their list like that, then they probably doing the same thing about me. These the same black females who got a position of power and does nothing but try to go ahead to keep brothers down. But then they're right then and there ready to uplift and make sure white daddies stay on top. I run into them all the time here in Miami. Especially with some of these black females that, whether they're bus drivers, I see them all the time when they come into the stores and all that stuff. You know, they let that go to their head, bagging and boasting. Oh, I work for the county. Oh, I work for the city of Miami. Oh, I work for the state. Oh, I work for the FBI. But you ever noticed that they got all this very career oriented? Like, I know I'm arguing with that, but their personal life is a freaking fuck up. They ain't got no man, and even if they did, they can't even try to attempt to get one. You know, I think what they're missing though, they missing, in the famous words of the late great Bernard McCullum, the one thing that they need is the dick. They need the dick. Maybe that'll calm their little hot ass down. I mean, this is just freaking ridiculous, you know. And yes, I'm calling you out, Simone 56. That's some bullshit what you doing right there. Maybe if you took the time and you listen to what Tariq Nasheed say, you took the time to listen what Jason Black said, you took the time to listen what Mr. Superboy talks about, you took the time to listen what Professor Black Truth talks about, you know. And even, yes, I'm even going to say this, even sometimes even with Tommy Sotomayor, and I don't even like him, but I'm not here to bash him. He even bring up some good points. Yeah, that's a first for me saying that. Because obviously, it must be true about what they said. You going through all this trouble to try to go ahead and put them on the list to get their accounts flagged or make them lose subs or have their account terminated or whatever. But that shit gotta stop. You know what I'm saying? I mean, brothers, look here. It's time to batten down the hatchets and all this stuff like that. Me personally, I go hard at these Peckerwoods all the time, and I continue to go ahead and go hard. I'm not softening my stance. I'm not going ahead and breaking down, because now I know it's like we battling a two-headed monster right here. You feel me? Mostly like a Hydra. You chop off one head, two more take its place. But the only thing we just gotta do, we stand strong, we stand firm, and you know, and basically, you know, we just go ahead and take it to them, you know. But that's good enough for me, because you know what I'm saying, it gives me a chance to go ahead and play offense. This is just sort of ridiculous. Now, I addressed y'all in my last video yesterday. This is another direct response, because I'm calling out names. First off, shout out to T-Man for sending me that info on who it is. Christina Carrison, bitch, typical freaking bed wench. You know, she's just a freaking stay-at-home Stockholm syndrome slave. This Sonya, what's her name? Yeah, that's another one. Simone 56, another one. Oh God, gee, you know, really, y'all chicks need, you chicks really need to get life or do something. I don't know, raise some goldfish or something like that. Because I'm saying like that, you know, brothers out here, we trying to get out here, we trying to build, and that's what we do here in intelligent black society. We ain't got time for all this.